What up, y'all? McDeen back in the building. Today I'm going to be trying out the McLand Air and Sea burger from McDonald's. This is a secret menu item consisting of the Big Mac, the Filet-O-Fish, and the McChicken. So you got the land from the beef, you got the air from the chicken, and the sea from the fish over here. I picked these up for about $11.67. And you know, I'm pretty excited to try this because I've never had the legit version with the Filet-O-Fish. This is a new item here in Korea. It disappeared for many years. It just recently came back a few months ago. So I'm excited to try the real deal. Also, you know, I've been trying to cut down on McDonald's, the good old Mickey D's, in my daily life. So, you know, I had a craving. So let's see what we can do here. So with the McLand Air and Sea burger, there are different variations of it. Some real crazy people will throw the whole thing together into one large pile, but that's only for that's a maniac move. So I'm gonna do a little different approach. I think I'm gonna try to just focus on the meats and the proteins from this. So here we have the Big Mac, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just take off the top part. I'm gonna leave this middle bun on. I think that's a nice little touch. I'm gonna take this McChicken here, and you know, I'm just basically focusing on the chicken. So yeah, there is some mayo on the bottom. You know, I'll get a little bit of that. You know what, F it. I'm gonna throw on some lettuce and mayo because that's always a good touch with chicken. Now the top portion is going back on, but I'm gonna take off the top bun and throw on this Filet-O-Fish, which is gonna get a little bit tricky because a lot of the tartar sauce is stuck on the top. And yeah, like this always happens for me. I don't know if this happens in other places, but the cheese gets real sticky. But that's all right. We're gonna put this down, and you know, I'm just gonna take the top bun of the Big Mac and give it a smear with some of this tartar sauce. Interesting that they toast the bun on the Big Mac, but not the Filet-O-Fish. I've heard that some people really do like that soft texture of the Filet-O-Fish buns, but yeah, here's what we're working with. Let me try to make this look a little bit nicer. Damn, my battery's running low. I've been trying to experiment with different like lighting setups, so we'll see how this goes, but that's what we're working with. This is looking pretty nice, I can't even lie. Like, I've seen some monstrosities with all the buns included, and that just doesn't look that good. I mean, I would still eat it, but that's just too many buns. I have these extra buns over here. I might snack on them later, but for now, let me just get into this. I'm really debating if I should cut this. That's the ultimate question every time. Nah, yeah. Probably not a move you typically do if you order this at McDonald's, but hey, that is not a bad cross section right there. You can see all the different layers, the fish on top, the two beef patties, and that's a thick McChicken. Looking extra thick. Let me go in for a bite. Surprisingly, holding up pretty well so far. Yo, I'm gonna stand behind this one. This is really good to me right now. You know, McDonald's, man, their products might be a little bit fishy, a little bit sketch. I heard you can just leave a McDonald's burger out in the open and it'll just be good for days, but something about it, man, like everything combines in a good way. Can't lie. I was very hungry. I love McDonald's. And I love crazy stuff like this, so those are my excuses out of the way. But I really think this kind of works in some type of way. Obviously, if you had a premium burger and just a delicious piece of chicken and a piece of fish that you put the TLC into, then you wouldn't really want to combine it like this. You would definitely want to taste each element separately and respect the ingredients. The thing about McDonald's, like, I respect it, but I don't respect it. So doing something like this is just like, it just works well. But like I'm saying, like, I can taste all the individual elements. Maybe I can't taste it, but I can, every single element, but I can feel, you know. I definitely taste the pickles clutch in this. And definitely without these buns, man. Like I was saying, man, if you are throwing these buns on it, like, it's a respectable move because I hate wasting food, but that you're a maniac McGee if you're like throwing all this extra stuff on there. This, in my opinion, is the right way to eat it. A couple of videos ago, actually, I did that crazy Korean style rice burger amalgamation. Like, if you haven't seen that, you might not know what I'm talking about. That was almost too crazy. This, though, I could eat 3 whole ones of these for sure. Wouldn't have spent $30 to do it. 33, 35, whatever it costs. And you could probably get this cheaper, especially if you went with the McDouble option, and especially if you don't live in Korea. The prices here are pretty high. But I actually do want at least one more of these right now.